you automatically push the real man out the equation.
Yeah,
all you got left.
Yeah,
to do with the money,
and then you upset down the road.
You guys, those kind of men that you're describing, they're like leprechauns. You know that, right? Like, most of the women I know, right? Most of the women I know are out here working hard every day, paying their own bills and doing it.
Yeah, a lot of them still want that leprechaun money.
But like I said, it's like a leprechaun. So if you find one, good, but it's the rarity.
The normal now is if it ain't tricking if you got it. This is the normal. The abnormal is you don't sit here and pay. The normal is you got to come off some money to be heard, to be seen, to be talked to. That's the normal. So just think, the normal has pushed out the real men. So all you got left is control freaks. Anybody that come and offer money to you, no matter how, even if you say, hey, you got to do this to be around me. You got to make this amount of money. You got to, whenever I want, you got to get my hair done. You got to do all this. If you ask that of a man, you got to look at it. What kind of man will do that?
I know. What I'm saying, I don't know any women that are doing that though.
What?
I don't know. I don't know any women.
Yeah, you can.
That's a good point.
Yeah, I know.
That's
you don't hang with a bunch of women.
Yeah, because it's a normal thing. It's a normal thing.
But the friends I do have female friends and coworkers, and they're not. That's not. I mean, I'm
now you said that most of them are independent, right?
Yeah.
Okay,
we can't depend on men like that.
See, hold on, please listen.
It's a difference on dependent. It's a difference on dependent and requiring though.
It's
a difference between dependent and requiring.
Okay,
those are two different things. You don't have to depend on. I know a lot that make 6 figures, make all kinds of money, but still,
that's a good
that
point.
dude
But
got
I don't know
to break
any
some
women
money
that are
out.
requiring it. All the women that I do know, they let men get away with everything. Didn't I just?
What kind of thing? Can you give me an example what they get away with?
Everything. I got a girlfriend now that's been dating a guy for 3 years that has never come to her house before 9 p.m. Never, and she hasn't met any of his family. I mean, he don't take her anywhere.
It was probably a time that some type of dude done tainted her to where she'll fall for anything.
Can I ask you this? What? Remember we talked about earlier, right? When I told her I reached a certain age, what I didn't allow.
She is that age.
I'm gonna tell you this. She's allowed. You allow. People do what you allow. And let me tell you this too. A man's need is not love. A man's need is respect. If I date a woman with kids, right, and the father and the child might come to me and say, "You ain't my daddy." So obviously he's saying, "I ain't gonna love you." But if I put this orange juice in your mama's refrigerator and I say, "Don't touch it," ain't got nothing to do with love. That's respect. Okay. Now the case of what's going on with your friend, shoot, that look like
I know what's going on.
Yeah,
her self-esteem
but she
shot. I mean,
self-esteem. What can't we say?
Got it. That one dude that came along. Let me take y'all on these things.
That one dude with that coming out the
so that's the same dude.
The game is fantastic. Okay. And I enjoy playing the game because I play fair. And I've always played fair. And that's why I believe that I have reached the level of this game that I have reached for playing fair.
That's what I was saying though. But so that's the result you have. There are more women like her now. It's not, it's not the way, it's not happening like that today.
What, like
it
what?
used to be
like what?
Men took care of their families and bills, and women didn't go to work.
Hold on,
but everything in my household.
No, it's not. You know what? It's not happening like that because for the most part, but it begins like that. They don't get to that because they're losers in the first place. They done cheated on her, did everything else for to even build a family. So it's not gonna get to the taking care of nothing. And I know some that will take care, but you are in a controlled situation. And matter of fact, the ones that sit out here and kill the chick and do all that, I guarantee you there was dudes talking, I paid a bill, I paid this, I paid this, I paid that, I just got a BMW, I did that, her girls, I took them out, I paid their bills.
Okay, but hold on.
That's what I'm saying.
Hold on, that's his decision, right? So she doesn't respect that sometimes. But sometimes when a man just doing all this, doing that, she ain't got really no respect for him. He don't put his foot down. So then when a woman loses respect for you, game over with. And then some dudes that doing all that can't handle it.
Nah.
Now it's time to load up the revolver on the 380.
Well, remember, it goes back to the
Yo.
beginning. They already got a complex.
Yeah.
They already got a personality disorder. Any dude that feels that, it's just like going on Washington Street paying for a prostitute. Any dude that feels that he got to put out money to be loved, to be talked to, not to be in a family situation and take care of somebody. I'm talking about out the gate. Like, I see you, I gotta come up and throw money in front of your face. Any man that feels he do that, he has a complex. He has a personality disorder. So now you're dealing with somebody got a personality disorder. You don't know where that's going to end. You bringing this dude into your family life. It's been there to kill families.
Come on, man.
You jeopardizing your kids.
Come on,
you jeopardizing everybody because you done already put this dude with this personality disorder in your life. But a lot of them think it's cute. Oh, girl, he did this. I know the chick that she had a dude. The dude was paying her bills. You know what I'm saying? She had like a couple. She probably had a couple of them. She probably had a couple of them that was doing that.
I tell you, I tell you.
Yeah, she probably had a couple of them that was doing that. Now, this is deep because my brother had been dealing with the chick and they got kind of extreme. What you call it? Anyway, they kind of fell out of touch with each other. So they had got back in touch with each other right when she was supposed to come see him. Dude went over there and had been stalking her, and the little son wouldn't leave the house, shot him in the leg, and when he left in, went to the neighbor's house, killed him out. Now dig this here. This is how decisions and stuff affect everybody. Just think, she was supposed to come over our house. We both could have been killed. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So it's a lot of things you have to think about before you do stuff. Everything ain't cute. A lot of them think that stuff is cute. This dude has already got a psychological disorder. It might not seem like it. Come on. Because he's balling. He seems like he in control. Because that's the whole picture is to make you think that I'm in control.
Yeah.
But I'm not in control if you controlling how I address the situation. You're in control. I'm not, and I'm a man. I'm supposed to be in control.
I just don't know any woman that feel like they're in control. I don't know any woman that feels like she's in control.
I didn't say you feel like it. I said you are.
Well,
you are. If you fucking in this dude, whether you feel you're in control or not, you are in control. And that is an offset imbalance.
Offset?
Yes.
That's probably where he got his name.
Yeah, that's probably
where he got his name. That is, the balance is all the way off. Yeah. If the man is not the head, if he is not the one that's sturdy, if he's not the one that's protecting you, you're the man.
Yep.
You got a role reversal. But you got a role reversal. So you got a role reversal, you can't even expect him to act like a man. So when you be like, why is he, I don't understand why he acting like that, because he's not a man.
Yeah.
I tell women that all the time, like, you ain't acting a man.
Yeah, and I try to tell mothers they think it's
man,
always
hey man.
Yeah, they think it's always a war because you trying to tell me. I'm trying to tell you something that they won't tell you.
Got to see what that's what my daddy went through.
Hey man.
I mean, my daddy provided. You know what I'm saying? And now I'm providing. I'm like, man, you got it. I mean, and they just throw something at you like, hey, daddy, I need new shoes for gym. Prom this week. Just bam.
Even
because you ain't keeping up with their schedule. They're like, oh, I got prom next week. All this money supposed to just fall out the sky. You gotta make it happen because you daddy.
Yeah, even the old days, people try to go back to the old days. I remember when relationships was they shit was lied to. Mm-hmm. It was a lie. The daddy had 5 girlfriends.
Are you kidding? My uncle's girlfriend and his wife were 6 miles from each other for 20 years.
They try to make it like, my grandparents been married for 30 years, and you might want to do some research before you try to use them as a role model.
And then you done find out that your brother ain't really your brother.
Your uncle's
your uncle's his daddy, your daddy, and his daddy's your uncle, but y'all all got the same daddy, according to mama. But you Bobby's son, you Leroy's, and you Jeff's, you know, I gotta say, they kept it quiet.
That's why I say the old days is what made now, because it was all coming. And
your business didn't leave the house.
And one of the biggest mess ups was women's lib. Was one of the biggest destroyers. Period.
Yeah, thanks.
But I got and we can break that down too.
It
But I have
broke
to
the
say
gay, it broke with the gay, it broke with the gay and
it's
everything
gay.
else. Last on
That wasn't our black women. That wasn't our fight. That was the white woman's problem with the white man. We was getting lynched and sprayed. We needed our women.
Well, I mean, we had women that our women was not appreciated too. But it wasn't a women's live thing. When you start separating stuff, then you separate people.
Yeah.
Everything fell under civil rights. You ain't need another label, no title to separate people. Everything is a separation. Like that's when I say when you want to uplift women, the men should be uplifting the women should be uplifting the men. That way you got a team concept. You ain't got a whole group of women sitting on by themselves, then everybody telling a story. Yeah, just a Dante did this, such. Now you got a separation.
That's why you can get your advice. I
I
tell women, if you want advice about men, don't ask your girlfriend, ask the man. If you want advice about a woman, don't ask your boy, ask the woman. Cause he gonna do what you gonna do, cause he think like a man.
He's supposed to be
the
a
whole
team.
opposite thing. That's how designed.
And that's why you got to be masculine enough to go to your woman and listen to what she has to say.
Yeah.
But you know what it really comes down to? It's our dating practices too.
It's so much, man. You can go on so many avenues.
But what we can control, I believe, is obviously we gonna go talk to someone that we see physically we like. You know, I ain't gonna look at a woman and be like, man, she look like she got a high ass IQ. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I'm gonna be like,
Body.
man, she.
But like remember I'm saying, what women don't really know what men want. They listen what other people say. Most men really, the chick that wear the little whatever is cool to move around. But when it's time to chill, that's not it. The one that come in with a nice little dress suit, whatever, is conservative. Everybody will want it.
Yeah.
So it's a misconception because society.
I don't want nobody to
especially when you get older. When you get older, that is not.
Because if your booty clap, everybody wants it.
I don't want you fanning that over here. I don't want you booty clapping ass. Go on somewhere and do.
But that's the misconception. Everybody has got a misconception because what they did, they pitted everybody against each other. The men, the women. That's like people come with what they say, bros and 4 hoes.
5, 6 parts, huh?
Yeah.
Man,
All that man
I don't
love.
care about
Back
those
to the man love.
Listen, I love women. So ain't no way that I'm gonna want to chill with a dude for a woman. Women comfort me. Now, a dude can talk. We can talk about something.
Yeah,
when I need to get comforted, I need a woman.
Thank you.
And
You
we
see what I'm
need
saying?
and look.
So my loyalty, and a lot of people don't hear, my loyalty is to women because I love women.
And it should be.
Yeah.
That's what it's supposed to be.
Man, that's all at this table. Our Lord, but we gotta have a peace of mind.
Because you talking about I provide, women provide too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We provide life. No, I'm just saying there's no competition.
Everybody has a role.
Everybody
has a role.
My wife make more than me.
Everybody has a role.
That's like saying the stove provides food. I'm gonna tell you this. I gotta say this.
Okay.
I won't be honest. I got since you said provide life. I got more friend. I gotta unpack that. Don't let it start, but lights don't start till the seed come. Yeah. And the man has seed. Now, I'm gonna be honest with you. This is what I really see. I'm gonna tell you 2 things. If I'm a farm and I got a seed, a farm. I'm gonna give you 2 things. I'm gonna unpack 2 things. If I got seedless grapes and I got grapes with seeds, and the farmer said, "Which ones you want?" He gonna take the seedless. He gonna take the grapes with seeds. He can keep it reproducing. Don't get me wrong. A woman is like an incubator. If I give you a word, you give me a sentence. If you give you a house, you give me a home. If I give you sperm, you give me a baby. You carry. I got to bring the seed in order to get that egg.
Teamwork.
Okay, that's teamwork.
Yeah.
Now,
I said it was
no. Don't get me wrong. But when I say this, a lot of women I think get confused, and I probably get a lot of exes for this. Because the giver of life. No, you hold the life. I bring you the seed. If you go to Frank's nursery over there, they sell flowers.
That's my whole
Over the
point.
phone.
You got that.
I can tell you
so
the
loudly.
story.
No, but I just piggybacking off you saying give her life.
Well, I was making his point because you guys.
When you say give her life, my antenna went up. My antenna went up when you say give her life.
So you don't want.
I just like my antenna.
I like to stove provide food.
Yeah.
I don't ask myself why you.
Yeah, I can can do that,
Yeah.
but I have to just see what you have, because I might have to do something to it, or it might be a certain size.
And then why do you didn't want
So
us to
I
eat?
try to get away from
Eat
that.
it.
Yeah. Now if I come up with my mom saying, give me, hey, go get some of this life. She know, she know what I mean.
Over filming.
Oh, that ain't funny.